What up, what up? Long time no do a video like this. But let's check out this Keyforge Draconian Measures campaign on the last day before it's too late. Let's do it. Alright, so yeah, Keyforge Draconian Measures, the latest set by Ghost Galaxy on Gamefound right now. 1 hour, 9 minutes left. And okay, so it reads from Slumber It Stirs, the latest set from the world's first unique deck game, brings with it a new house, new cards, and new powers for Archons to use to challenge for the vaults. Alright, so we got a purple color scheme, 244k pledged, 825 backers. Like I say, last day to go. And I know we got a lot of stretch goals unlocked, I'm sure. And I was listening to Help from Future Self podcast, and they said that this is actually the first campaign of the 5 that they've done so far that they made more money than the last one. So that's a good sign. But then again, Archon's Corner says that they're kind of just feeding the whales by giving like exclusive packages, like letting you put your face in the game and stuff. But whatever keeps the game going, I say. But yeah, as you can see, I'm backer number 422. I got $16 on it. Got the one deck. So yeah, decks are costing like $16 now. I think I was kind of mad when they went up to $14, but now they're $16. So it is what it is. And there's no sideline little wacky packs this time either. Just one mainline set for this one. Alright, so welcome to the campaign. Ghost Galaxy proudly presents the 5th Keyforge Gamefound campaign. Alright, dragons and legendary creatures who rule the skies, bringing fire and ruin down upon all who dare oppose them. The Crucible is an ever-changing landscape filled with a myriad of strange and powerful beings, many of which resemble dragons. But in the words of the great Scion Nizak, the only true dragons are the Oberos. Not Ouroboros, but Oberos. They're the Crucible's oldest sentient beings. Some even claim they were the original Archons. More than 300,000 millennia ago, they challenged the godlike architects for control of the cosmos and lost. As punishment for their hubris, the Oberos were banished from the mortal world, doomed to spend eternity in limbo, the architect's extra-dimensional prison. Now the Crucible faces its greatest threat, not in the form of fire-breathing dragons, but something far more sinister. A portal has opened, and through it flows the endless, all-consuming darkness. It corrupts and ultimately destroys everything it encounters. Entire societies have already been lost, and even the enigmatic architects can offer only one desperate solution: release the Oberos. Okay, Ghost Galaxy is proud to launch Draconian Measures, the 10th main release of Keyforge, where the Oberos return and the Crucible is forever changed. This landmark set celebrates Keyforge's latest innovation, spirited competition, and community passion. It's both the perfect entry point for new players and a thrilling new chapter for longtime fans. Okay, so they scorched earth strategy. From Slumber It Stirs, the 10th Keyforge release, and it's alive with new powers and cards. House Oberos emerges. Ancient Crucible Dragons, the Oberos grow stronger as each match unfolds. Power counters. Great strength surges over the Crucible. New bonus icons let creatures thrive. Okay, so power counters will make a difference. And Entrench, power claim through exhaustion. A dangerous bargain on the battlefield. Entrench. Keyforge Draconian Measures is the 10th set for Keyforge and features these exciting new elements. Introducing House Oberos, ancient dragons that have returned from exile. New +1 power enhancements make creatures stronger. Okay, new Entrenched keyword ability gives you the option to leave a card exhausted at the end of your turn, thus enabling exciting new strategies. New Overwhelm abilities lets you press the advantage when you have more creatures in play than your opponent. Okay, Overwhelm. Nearly 150 new cards for houses Equidon, Geistoid, Mars, Oberos, Shadows, Skyborn, and Unfathomable. And there's a new thing like the Mars event that they had, where they're gonna kill off a house from the whole game. So hopefully it's not Logos, because Logos is the best house. But some people don't like Logos because it's the best house, hands down. But we'll see though. Okay, so alright, and again that's Akadon. Those guys are kind of iffy. Geistoid, they're great with graveyard mechanics. Mars, I think they're even better than they used to be. Oberos, Shadows, always pretty great for some steel. Skyborn with the key cheats and things, and Unfathomable. Alright, it's pretty much like all the newest houses almost, except for like Mars. But Mars is kind of newfangled too in a way. Alright, but anyway, like kind of like all the newest sets pretty much. Ancient Wings, Darken the Crucible from Slumbridge Stirs, House Oberos are ancient dragons that dominated the Crucible in eons past. Wield Draconic Might, harness the wild diversity of powers only dragons can command. Power unequaled. Oberos thrive on conflict. The greater the trial, the stronger they rise. Back in the campaign pledges. A game like no other. 1v1, Richard Garfield, one of a kind, 36 card decks. Embody a powerful archon, commanding creatures and artifacts. Collect amber. $3,487,000 decks discovered. House Oberos, nice fire symbol. Can't get that messed up with anything. A red color tint. Alright, the Oberos, who claim to be the only true dragons, are an ancient society of powerful beings that dominated the Crucible hundreds of millions of years ago. They share a mysterious connection with the demigod-like Archons. Some theorize the Archons are simply a higher evolutionary state of the Oberos, an idea the Oberos eagerly embrace. Alright, get a couple of spoiler cards right here. It's a Bowtie Coil Breath. Use enemy artifacts as if they were yours. Put that artifact on the bottom of its owner's deck. After reap. Okay. And then put that artifact on the bottom of its owner's deck. 5 power. And then Gilded Burden. You got a Amber Pip on it. Play for each of your opponent's forged keys, and enemy creature captures 2 from its own side. Okay, for each of your opponent's keys. And then we got Shadow Gloom Coil, 6 power, treachery, and versatile. After a friendly creature readies, deal 1 damage to each friendly creature. Friendly creature readies, deal 1 damage to each friendly creature. So you might want to do that entrench thing to keep them tapped. As to not do damage to your stuff, maybe. No, treachery. It comes on the opponent's side, so yeah. So never mind about that. All right. Versatile any health. Thriving on conflict. The Oberos respect only power. Their pride and arrogance lead them to view all other creatures with disdain. Though they prefer dominance over outright destruction, they'll never be satisfied until they control every aspect of the Crucible and shape the very fabric of reality to their will. In the game, the relentless drive for control is represented by the mastery of the overwhelm mechanic. A player is overwhelmed if they have more enemy creatures in play than they have friendly ones. And in addition, the Oberos grow stronger as the game progresses, escalating their threat with every passing turn. Interesting. Alright, your support matters. Why back this campaign? Champion the future of Keyforge, show your support, and help ensure more Keyforge set continues to reach the Crucible. Gain early access, secure your decks before they hit retail, and unlock great value. Enjoy campaign only pricing, share in the rewards, receive all stretch goals, personalize your game, put your name on the deck and such. And playmates, join the conversation, and discover the Crucible. 10th set milestone, and we're thrilled to invite you to be part of it. Yeah, I think the game dropped in 2017 or 18. 2018, I think. 17 or 18, so coming up on a 10-year anniversary before long. But yeah, blue boxes, purple box or whatever. Calling all retailers. Click here. All right, so the first level of rewards, Reaper of Amber, 165. That'll get you a box. Looks like 12 decks. You probably get a free full art deck maybe, and a dragon scale decks. Those are probably like the premium decks for the set. And then add-on portal, which is what I did. You can just get like one deck right now, like if you want to. So just pledge the one. Then the decks are probably like 15 each or something. And then Novice of the Crucible, $60 gets you through the 2-player starter set and 2 loose decks. And 85 for 6 decks. Then you'll probably get a free one too coming up. For 50, Breaker of Chains gets you what looks to be probably 12, 24, 36, 48 decks. And 5 bonus maybe. Alright, Turner of Keys, gang of decks, gang of them. And Architect of the and the Architect of the Crucible, 1500. Best value, just a whole bunch of decks, a ridiculous amount of decks. And sold out to only 20 backers, the Architect of the Crucible Premium. I'm sure that's where you can allows backers to become part of the Crucible universe forever. I'm sure put your face on a card and maybe design the card or something like that. But that's closed right now. Alright, on to the stretch goals. 3 of 5 unlocked. State of the art. Whatever that means. Alright, so only 5,000 remaining. They'll probably get that on the last day, probably. And then Attack of the Clones. Alright, so what's already been unlocked is Dragon Scales, Super Size Me, and a Future Revealed. Alright, Dragon Scales, 200,000. Every eligible backer will unlock a special reward, a Draconian Measures Dragon Scale Archon deck featuring an exclusive custom graphic treatment. Alright, extra deck. Super Size Me. All eligible backers will receive a Keyforge Draconian Measures deck with a guaranteed gigantic in it. Nice. And the future revealed. Upon getting 100k, the name of the next set will be revealed, and all backers will receive a set of preview cards from that set. A future revealed, maybe, I mean, I guess that's the name of the set. A future revealed, I mean, maybe not though. Yeah, so the add-on section pledge, $15 for a deck, not 16. But full art deck, $25. A full foil deck, that's something new, $50 for a full foil deck. Draconian Measures Dragon Scale Premium deck, that's $20. Prophetic Visions last set, 15. And then Amber Skies, 15. Said before that. Crucible Class, the Wacky Packs, 15. With the Hearthstone Player Powers, Archon Power. And Menagerie down to $8. And I got a whole box of this Unchained just sitting in there, but it's going all the way down to $5. And we got Tokens of Change, $15 with the new house, Retribution, I forget what it's called, but cool kind of Knights house. And Grid Reminders, 15, Dark Titans, 15, and Worlds Collide, 15. And of course you can get all the old PvE sets. I'm sure next thing they'll drop a new PvE set, but I know they do have the new event coming soon, so one of the houses will be killed off in the game. Super keys, Amber tokens, pins, all kind of good stuff. Alright, but anyway, like I say, last day to back today, so get it while the getting's good. All your games, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.